morning sun he stands, tall, dear leader, guiding us all, with a heart of gold steadfast, leading us to future vast. Houses down to east, mountains wisdom, we find colors, fields and rich bound over, mountain there's watchful sun. Patrol ChikeItUp, our guiding star, you lead us near, you lead us far. Prosperity in every hand, we follow you across the land.
In the dawn he rises bold, shied up in tale untold, leads our land with strength in hand. Father guides this prospering land. Hail ChikeItUp, our nation's pride. His wisdom wide we stand beside. Hail ChikeItUp, prosperity. In unity we rise to see. Through valleys deep and mountains high, ChikeItUp will lead the sky. With his might we reach the stars, from our soul to galaxy far.
Glorious leader, oh so wise, guides us through the darkened skies. With your strength we rise above. Father's path is filled with love. You light up our way so bright. In your wisdom we take flight. Prosperity in your hands. With your power we command. ChikeItUp, lead us to the mountaintop. With your grace we never stop. ChikeItUp, Father of a mighty land. Together we will almost there.
Welcome everyone. Today we're going to become unburdened by what has been. We're going to ruin the economy of Stardew Valley, even more than all of the festivals already have. That's the goal for today. We're going to bring in a bunch of people from the neighboring town and just give them all of the Stardew Valley residents money. That's what we will be doing today. And we're going to call it economic justice. Alright, we're going to expand this. Okay, yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. Okay, I can remember yesterday. Find all the animals in the tall grass. Like some kind of, what's up? It's like some kind of Dr. Seuss hell. Where's Waldo, Dr. Seuss? One way or another, it's some type of hell. Come back here. He's got wool. I know he's got wool. He's hiding it. Okay, all this trash needs to be cleaned up over here. Norwegians do that too? I thought hoarding was like an American problem. Turns out it's just an old people problem. I'm aware. That's why I said I thought hoarding was an American problem. It turns out it's an old people problem. Old people like to have a lot of stuff. Okay, why am I wasting my time doing this right now? I need to expand the farm. This one's gonna go 2 more over, but 1 down because of those chests. Okay, rabbit needs to move. Let's run to the store. Where need seeds? Yeah. Yeah, it's an old people thing. They amass piles of crap. They convince themselves that the crap is priceless treasures. And then one day you get to rent a dumpster. I'll deal with that when I get back, because the stuff needs to get planted. YouTube is not receiving enough data to run smoothly. Bullshit. Just upgrade my internet. That's impressive. And it's Wednesday, so we can't buy seeds today. Thanks, Pierre. I'd say unless dumpsters are really small over there, 3 to 4 dumpsters would be a lot even here. Okay, and none of this is worth anything to them. No, wait, no, they does want marble. Let's go give them marble. And we get nothing. Get the field ready. I'm gonna take care of all that. Isn't there something I was gonna do with these? I'm gonna fill them with blueberries because I don't remember. Should probably fill them with hops so they'd finish at the same time as those, but that's way too much proper planning. Sell all this. Still have stuff in my inventory. That's a decent-sized dumpster. That's a lot of stuff. I think a lot of the mindset behind it is I'm gonna amass all this stuff and then, you know, it'll go to my multiple grandchildren. What they didn't foresee is that they're not going to have 30 grandchildren, like their own, like their own grandparents did. And the other thing they don't look at is most of the stuff is trash. Like it's not worth anything, which is the main problem there. Keep this all lined up just for the sake of, I don't know, some kind of semblance of symmetry. These carrots are done already. That's why the rabbit's hanging out around here. Any other plant mixed seeds, I guess. I don't know. That's like an old people thing. They'll buy like fancy plates and keep them in a cabinet. Say, oh, these are, you know, for if company comes over, we'll use the fancy plates. But then they have no kind of get-togethers where company would be coming over. But I think it's because they're thinking back to like when they were kids, and if the whole family was getting together, you know, you needed a significant amount of plates. Because, I mean, the whole family getting together could have been like 70 people. That's not really relevant to today. Well, no, they want to use the fancy plates because then they could flex on their relatives about how nice their plates are. Like, the thinking behind it is like, I'm having an event, I wanna show people I care about the event by using the good plates, but it's also a little bit of, yeah, I want them to see I got better plates than them. Yeah, that's not old people thinking. I mean, here in America, I don't know if it was like a thing as much over in Europe, but like in the 80s and 90s, it was not out of the ordinary for someone to have a room in their house that they just didn't use. Like, your house would have 2 living rooms. There'd be the living room that everyone, throughout the week is using, where you have your TV and everything. And then you'd have the other living room that no one uses. And the children are not allowed to go into it. Usually the furniture's covered in plastic. It looks like a room out of like a museum. You ever gone to like a museum that has like historical villages set up? Like rooms roped off with a velvet rope that you can look at. And it's like, this is, yeah, well, rich people, they got more rooms than they know what to do with. But this is like regular, like, normal middle-class people that have like their museum room. Which I always, the main reason I thought it was weird is they'd have the same carpet in there as the rest of the house. So it was just a really good way to see how much they've destroyed their carpet since they've had it installed. Like you'd look at the like the museum showroom thing, and the carpet would be pristine. The padding under it would still be like full volume. And then you'd look at the carpeting on the immediate other side of the doorway, and it's just all smashed and ruined. And it's like, is this the intention? Like, you wanted to show everyone how much you've destroyed your carpet? Because like, if the whole house had that carpet, you wouldn't think anything of it. But the contrast between the carpet in the room no one uses and the carpet in the rest of the rooms is like, wow, you guys have really done some damage to this house. Good job, guys. Like, and I mean, it's just normal wear and tear on carpet. That's what happens to it over time. But like, that's why if you were trying to sell your car, you wouldn't want to park it next to a brand new version of the same car. Because people are going to look at the old one that you're trying to sell and be like, wow, that thing's been through it. That always struck me as weird. Plus the idea behind, like, having a room that, like, you're just not allowed to use. Like, no, that's the fancy room. We don't use it. We bought a couch. We put it in there. We covered the couch with plastic. No one can use it. Like, huh? Like, I think it's like a weird way to like show off your money. Well, no, because those rooms usually weren't even used when company came over. Like, that's like the rooms were just not used. Like, there were some that, like, yeah, they're, oh, we got to keep this room nice for if company comes over. But when company does come over, the room isn't used. And half the time, like, what company's coming over? Like, I mean, exactly. Like, the only thing I could think is it's like a subtle, like, look how much money I have. I got extra rooms that I don't even need to use. But yeah, I would think at that point, why fill it with furniture? Just be like, look, that's my extra room. Don't go in there. It's like, yeah, it needs to look nice in case the Queen of England comes by. Like, I mean, I've got extra rooms in my house, but it's It's not because I'm preserving them, it's because I just don't need that many rooms. It's just storage. If I could trade the extra room for a second air conditioner hooked up just to the second floor where I am, that would be nice, because it's getting way too hot in here. But the portable air conditioner I have is too loud to have running while I'm doing any kind of content creation. So then all anyone would be hearing is a low hum in the background, and it would get infuriating very quickly. Also, it'd blow my green screen around. Pam is a drunk, and they let her drive the bus. They let the alcoholic hungover lady drive the bus. Well, actually, that's pretty on brand. If you've ever met a bus driver, that makes sense, actually. I think cauliflower is going to make me the most money. And let's get a bunch of fertilizer, too. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty hard to detach from the house and ship across the Atlantic. Plus, it's under the room that I'm in right now. So I think without that room there, this room would collapse. So that's probably not really like a workable solution. Are these like ready? No. No, everything is not possible. I mean, technically, I guess it would be. It'd just be really stupid and incredibly expensive. I don't know what optimism has to do with removing a room from a house and shipping it to another country. I think I didn't buy enough cauliflower. I've got way more than 200 open spaces here. Yeah, I think I gotta go back and buy more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy more. This YouTube is not receiving enough data. I think it's getting really annoying. Is the stream lagging? I've done a little preview. Oh, and okay, message is gone. A little preview in the YouTube studio. It does not seem to be lagging at all. Let's buy 155. Let's buy some fertilizer while we're here too. down the street holding the box of it above my head. Like a normal person would do. I need to learn how to babble incoherently, like Kamala Harris. I think I need to be drunk for that. I think that's her secret. I think she's drunk. That's why she says idiotic things all the time that don't make any sense and then laughs like a lunatic. Because that seems like something I would do if I was drunk. Say things that make no sense and then act like it's the funniest thing anyone's ever heard. Okay, that's the extent of where that goes, and then the user's over here. Let me get that to... Okay, so, yeah, about her, so she was Joe Biden's VP, and then after claiming Joe Biden was completely mentally sound for years, when he had obvious signs of dementia, they then admitted he's got dementia, and that Kamala was going to be running for president. And then they didn't bother having a primary. The fact that she's the VP to begin with is extremely suspicious because she got like 0 delegates during the 2020 Democrat primary. Typically, when choosing a running mate, and not always. I mean, Trump picked some guy. You can pick whoever. But generally, if you're going to pick someone who ran against you in the primaries, you would pick someone who at least did relatively well. Like, yeah, someone like, okay, they didn't get as many votes in the primary as you did, but they got some, instead of none. There's also the fact that she like called Joe Biden out on some legitimate things that were wrong with him, that I don't think I'm allowed to say on YouTube. Mostly some accusations against Joe. And then when asked about it after, why she would say those things and then accept the nomination to be his running mate, she just laughed and said it was a debate, which kind of makes it unclear if she either like made them up and thought they were like just making things up was part of a debate, or like she just thought like assaulting women's not a big deal as long as you're willing to give her a job and power. Politicians. And then as VP, they put her in charge of the border, which she then did nothing about. We still have, millions of illegal immigrants coming over the border. We've literally caught terrorists coming over the border, like actual members of terrorist groups. That doesn't seem to be a big concern to any of these people, which, I don't know, seems strange. But like the main point of hypocrisy there is these are the same people saying that Trump is going to end American democracy when they have literally just skipped a big part of the election process. Generally, if the incumbent is not running for re-election, their party would have a primary to let the American voting public vote on who would be running in their place. They didn't bother with that. So they're claiming the opposition is a threat to democracy while just appointing leaders with no input from the general public. And then there's all of the online support you see for her, which is the most astroturf thing I've ever seen in my life. All of these people that were not a big fan of her, now suddenly they're saying she's the best person for the job. And then of course they're using the same arguments they used for Hillary, which is you'll ask them like, well, why are you going to vote for her? Why do you think she'd be a good president? And their answer is because she's a woman. I don't know how that qualifies you to be a good president. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Personally, I don't care if the president pees sitting or standing. I don't think that's a big part of the job. It's not something I'm too concerned about. But then if you look at her like track record through her entire political career, when she was a district attorney in California, she kept a bunch of people in jail longer than their sentences and made the argument that it was perfectly fine because then they could use them as borderline slave labor to fight fires for like pennies an hour. Which, to be fair, isn't that shocking because I think it was her grandfather. He was like one of the largest slave owners in Haiti or something. He wrote a whole like front page ad in the New York Times like 100 years ago about how it was wrong to make him give up his slaves. So I mean, you know, owning slaves and using slave labor is kind of part of her genetic background, I guess. Her grandpa was pretty big on it, so it seems like she inherited those traits in that she thinks it's totally fine to use people as unpaid labor. But, you know, clearly Trump's the racist. Not the person arguing that the state should be allowed to hold people in jail past their release date to use them as slaves. So yeah, that's where we're at in American politics right now. That's where we've arrived at. Granted, most of Europe doesn't seem to be much better off, because the UK right now is arresting. They're arresting British citizens who are not okay with all of the problems that the migrants have brought Britain. Which again are problems that like I can't even talk about on YouTube, because I would get in trouble for saying what the migrants have done. The really funny thing is the chief of police in London said they're going to be looking into extraditing American citizens to be prosecuted in Britain under their laws. If you look at my Twitter, I actually tweeted, I think it was the London Metropolitan Police I tweeted at. I tweeted at them because, like, try, come on. Like, I don't give a shit what the laws are in the UK. I don't have to follow UK law. I'm not in the UK. Like, I still live in a country where we're allowed to defend ourselves, so by all means, send some British police over to knock on my door. Again, I can't get into what the outcome of that would be, but there would be some job openings. In my mind, if a foreign police force shows up on my door, I should treat that as an invading army and respond appropriately. That's my take on the matter. You don't get to send the authorities from your country over to my country to try to tell me what to do. Not gonna happen, bud. We kind of like fought a war over something similar to that. Like, sorry, you got no authority here. Granted, I don't think I have anywhere near a large enough social media presence for them to even notice I tweeted at them. But, you know, on the off chance they are that stupid, probably don't, guys. Probably don't. Like, your families will miss you. Okay, I need to go investigate that train. So according to the Stardew Valley Wikipedia, stuff can fall off of it, and I could take it. Gifts fall off the trains. Oh, and there's little underground gifts along the way. Oh, okay. Little underground trash. I'd say overall the world's pretty good. Definitely could be better. Definitely a lot of changes in leadership would be nice. Maybe get some people in that actually listen to their citizens. You know, maybe get some people in that view the people living in their country as citizens and not subjects. Because if you're going to have this facade of democracy, you should at least be pretending to listen to the people who vote and pay taxes instead of dictating to them what they're going to do and how much worse the conditions they're going to have to accept. But maybe that's just maybe I got a weird concept of democracy, and that I don't actually believe it has anything to do with the will of the people. I think democracy is not a great form of government. The problem with democracy is if you have a stupid population and a mass media that is completely owned by corporate interests, and then you got a little thing called Operation Mockingbird that the CIA did back in the day and have totally stopped, where they got CIA agents into mainstream media positions to help dictate public opinion. Which is another problem with democracy, is that public opinion can be swayed very easily by whoever owns your media. Maybe I shouldn't say whoever owns the media. That might get me in trouble. Whoever is in control of what is shown on the media, we're going to pretend it's just the CIA and big companies. Because, yeah, like... The government will claim, like, oh no, there's no CIA agents in the media. That never happened. Operation Mockingbird, like, they never went through with it. But then you look at how, you know, someone like Anderson Cooper got on TV, whose real last name is Vanderbilt. He changed it to not look like he's coming from one of the richest old money families in America. He did a summer internship at the CIA, and then started a job at CNN right after. By total coincidence, of course. Like, clearly nothing weird was going on there. The CIA definitely didn't install him into that job to act as a public mouthpiece, shaping opinions for the regime. No, the U.S. government would never do anything like that. Anyone who trusts the government is an idiot. Because, I mean, we have all these declassified documents like MKUltra, where the CIA was torturing American and Canadian citizens, filling them with drugs, in an effort to try to find some sort of chemical truth serum that they could use in interrogations against, like, foreign adversaries, try to get confessions, get intel out of them. But no one was ever held accountable for that happening. Nothing bad, like, there was no punishment for the CIA for doing that. But we're all supposed to pretend they wouldn't still be doing things like that now. Yeah, they just stopped because they're nice. They're nice guys. They stopped because they didn't realize we'd be bothered by them doing that. And once they found out we didn't like that, they totally stopped. They never did anything like that again. Ted Kaczynski, by the way, the Unabomber, was a victim of MKUltra. Definitely didn't contribute to him going completely insane, living in a cabin in the woods and mailing bombs to people. clearly a completely unrelated sequence of events. Definitely don't read his like manifesto. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It's the whole, you know, the Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race. Definitely don't read that. He totally didn't predict what's going on now back in, what, like the 60s or 70s. Yeah, reading that definitely isn't like reading something written by a time traveler or just a list of current events that are happening right now. So don't educate yourself on that. The government may, if you do, the government may decide you've had too much to think. Let's see, how much wood do I have? Let's go back to frivolous video game nonsense. I feel like I should go get a drink and then continue with the political and historical ranting. I think I may do that during bathroom break number 1. I mean, I can rant about politics for a very long time, because we got like legitimate problems going on, and they're not the problems that most people are complaining about. A woman moment. What is this? So info. I'm buying that. Plant that in the fall. I have things to say on that topic, but those would absolutely get me in trouble with YouTube. What I will say is, if you look at the expansion of voting rights, if you look at voting patterns, and you look at the situation that most of those countries are in now, there's a correlation. There's definitely a correlation. But we wouldn't... I'm going to stop myself there. Just going to stop myself there. That could get bad. Let me grab 2 of those, because I'm going to put one in there in the morning. Okay. I think I am going to go grab a drink. Need some topics to rant about for when I get back. So do I have a commercial break? I've got a commercial break here somewhere. What's this one? No, that one's not any good. What's that one? What is this? Yeah, we'll use this one. I'll be back in a minute.
Welcome to Snail Burger, where fast food meets slow cooking. At Snail Burger, we've redefined fast food. Instead of rushing you through a drive-thru, we're all about savoring the moment. Why grab a quick bite when you can luxuriously wait for your gourmet fast food? We're talking slow-cooked perfection here, folks. Our burgers are lovingly cooked on a solar stove, so you know we're not just eco-friendly, but also, well, dependent on good weather. And our lettuce? It's so fresh, it's probably still photosynthesizing on your burger. Yes, at Snail Burger, we believe in the art of the wait, because good things, like our delicious burgers, come to those who wait, and maybe wait a little more. So next time you're not in a hurry, come on down to Snail Burger. We'll make sure your meal is worth every minute of your time. Snail Burger, here, fast is just a state of mind. Introducing the PhoneZilla 3000. It's not just a phone, it's a lifestyle. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about this phone? Well, brace yourself for the marvel that is the PhoneZilla 3000. This phone is no ordinary device, my friends. It comes with a 100-inch foldable screen. Yes, you heard that right. Your phone can now double as a cinema screen or a makeshift blanket. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, it does. The PhoneZilla 3000's camera doesn't just zoom 1,000 times over. Oh no, that's too mundane. It sees into the future. You can finally find out if you'll be late for work tomorrow or if it'll rain on your wedding day. But hold on, the cherry on top? A battery life of 10 minutes, because who needs to make a call when you can marvel at this wonder for 10 whole minutes? PhoneZilla 3000, because who needs practicality when you can have extravagance? Scene script. Get ready for the most unnecessary sequel ever. Paint drying, the return of the brush. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to take you on a roller coaster ride of monotony. Remember when you spent 3 hours watching paint dry in the first movie? Well,
Okay, I'm back. I have no idea what those ads are that I made. I have no memory of most of those. Did get what I suspect to be a headache in a can. Seems like just my luck. I go grab a drink, and now chat's dead. Alright, let's see. I've got a ton of extra free time now that these are all going to take 12 days to grow. Maple, this pine tar. This fits in here. Well, they almost all did. Sell that egg. Who cares? Put the pine tar away. And let's see. Could go, yeah, go to those demon mines. Much made no sense to. Okay, yeah, 99 stone. That seems excessive. Life elixir. Okay. Use 10 garlic and 1 oil. Weak monsters will stay away from me. What did you find? Crafting. Garlic oil. Sell that and head to the bus stop. Did you crack one open? Because that could be really, really funny. Wait, did that say wait for the bus driver? Or did that say something stupid? Please return when a bus driver is. Where is the... There's that drunk clown. Late to work. Showing up late to drive the bus. You should have. There could have been something really strange inside of that eggshell. You should have investigated. Probably really gross. How did they not stink? I feel like a 12-year-old egg would, like, be rotting through the shell. I feel like the shell would be jelly at that point. I should have brought bombs. I could clear out a lot of these at once. Did you open it and smell it? I would have opened it and smelled it. Hell yeah. So you should have done the same thing with the egg. That's hilarious. Oh, I'm not paying attention. These mummy floors are always very annoying. So without bombs, I can't kill the mummies. So they just get back up. Average day in Egypt. Stay behind these, they won't be able to get to me. That's probably so full of preservatives it barely qualifies as food. Okay, let's drink this. See if any of these monsters avoid me. No, I don't think these count as weaker monsters. Unfortunately, I think that was a waste of 10 garlic. Did you try to eat it? Maybe it tasted like a brand new one too. Should've. Might have tasted even better. Premium, yeah, but maybe you like it after it's expired for 10 years. Premium aged lemon cake. Okay, this is a problem. I doubt it too, but what if? No curiosity. I would have eaten a piece. A little tiny piece. See what happens. I need to find a better weapon or something. I shouldn't have to hit them like 15 times to kill them. Shame. Could have fed that to the poor refugees who just need food. I thought you said it was thrown away. So I would say absolutely yes, that sounds hilarious. Ship an expired cake internationally. The concept of that alone is funny enough for me to go along with it. Well, yeah, but the point is it's not a new one. It's one that's been sitting and rotting for 12 years. I mean, a brand new one, I'd go to the store and buy a lemon cake. Like it's only funny when it expired 12 years ago. Like, yeah, let's pay $30, $40 to ship this. Get a P.O. box. Send me your rotten food. Oh, okay. I'm almost out of energy. I need to get back. Oh. Send me a list. Send me a list and I'll tell you what to ship. Nope. It is a Kamala Harris stream. I better collect these coconuts. I don't know what the connection to coconuts is. There's some sort of thing where she's involved with coconuts in some way. I'm not sure what she was doing with them. Probably nothing I could go into detail on, but something about fall out of a coconut tree or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Coal too. A minute for the copper. I mean, that could be my gimmick on YouTube. I just have people ship me old, expired, rotten food, and then I just throw up. That's what I'd love to be known as on YouTube, the guy who just smells rotten food and throws up. Be a good career move. I don't think it would change my daily life any, because the people I know who watch my content, they'd just be like, yeah, no, that seems pretty on brand for him. That seems like something that idiot would do. Where's the rest of them? There's one. Nope, already got that one. That one. Another one. I mean, to do that, I'd need an actual fan base. Okay, why does Brapley never have any milk? What's wrong with my goat? Something wrong with my goat, I think. Let's check the quarry. Let's chop these trees too. They don't belong to me, but I need wood. Chop this one. It's getting absurdly hot in here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm stealing entire trees. None of this land belongs to me. I'm just taking stuff. definitely need to stop at the blacksmith to open all this stuff too. Just remembered I have a ton of geodes in my backpack. Potato seeds trapped inside of a rock. That sounds realistic. I don't know. I don't think I really need rocks. Yeah, no, I need logs more than anything. I only have like 200 wood. I've got like over 1,000 stone. So I don't really need stone. But I want it. And I have to clear those out of the way or else actual minerals won't spawn in. But I did get 3 more iridium ore, and I've got 2 iridium ore back at the farm. So I can make an iridium bar and make another sprinkler. Don't need more sap, don't need any of that, don't need that. Did get 111 wood out of all that. Take that. Do I have... Okay, I've got no gold ore in there. Don't have enough copper to make a bar. Room to plant potatoes somewhere? I do. Some at least. I could probably go gather wood south of my farm right now. Oh, and check on my trees. Why in the world did you buy 1 slime for 400 gold? That is helpful. Yep, get 5 more of those. Watch it end up being complete trash. Spent 6,000 gold getting all of these rare seeds to find out that they're nothing that's worth anything. Don't think I can get to the blacksmith in time to open that today. So just steal more trees from the forest. Take those. The hell is that thing? What is that? I don't know what you want now, dude. Just asking me for shapes at this point. Is there anything new going on in the sewer? Okay, there's a force field. No, I don't want to give that thing 10,000 gold. What's this guy up to? Is that an ice cream? Have I tried fishing down here? What lives down here in the poop water? A mutant carp. I've caught... It's a legendary fish. It's a legendary, extremely sickly fish. What do I do with it? I'm gonna hold on to that. That could be worth something. I think the ice cream stand is only open in the summer, so that squirrel's going to wait a little bit. Okay, this is the wrong way. What is that? Okay, there's got to be some significance to that. I am not going to investigate that right now. I think it was an owl. It's way too hot in here. Let me check the Stardew Valley wiki because I need to know. I need to know what I'm supposed to do with that mutant carp. It's one of the 5 legendary fish. Catch one, you can't get more. It's used for literally nothing. So I guess I just sell it. Calling it a legendary fish makes it seem a lot more important than it actually is. Unmilled. Oh my god, I have to build a mill now. There, let's store these there for the time being. Okay, I need to go to 2 different places. I need to go to the blacksmith, and I need to go to the carpenter. And the museum, 3 places. I can count. I've heard of numbers. There you go, buddy. That's what I think of that gift. Okay. Make house renovations. What is it? I can add more stuff. Oh my god. Okay, but I need the mill more. So I'll need wood, stone, and cloth. I will be right back. Did I sell the egg and not the mayonnaise? Seems like it. This is where we're going to end it today. I'm tired. Views are dropping off. Did an hour and a half. So yeah, like and subscribe. Tell all your friends to get a membership. Just give me money. Just watch all the videos 1,000 times. Don't skip the ads. Never skip the ads. Hello. Ni hao for our Chinese overlords. Welcome to ChikeItUp, the fastest growing YouTube channel that I have. What do I do on this channel? A lot of gaming, a lot of streaming, sometimes comedy videos, and every now and then I destroy a printer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna get the serial numbers off of it. I'm gonna contact technical support, and we're gonna get this working again. Oh shit! There's billions of dollars in here. Billions of dollars lost. Snap it right back into place. All these little gears. Yeah, I think I'll get it replaced under warranty. I think it's still good. I think it's still a usable printer.